Today, you'll learn how to talk about your furry friends and the funny ways we describe animal sounds and idioms in English.
Hello, everyone. I'm Liam, and as always, I'm joined by Lisa. How are things with you, Lisa?
I'm doing great, Liam. Actually, I'm feeling extra happy today because I spent the whole morning at a dog cafe.
A dog cafe? That sounds very lively. Are you a dog person then?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a total dog person. I grew up with 2 golden retrievers back in the States. They were like my siblings. How about you, Liam? Do you have any pets in the UK?
I don't have one at the moment because my flat is a bit small, but my parents have a very grumpy cat named Winston.
A grumpy cat. That's so British for some reason. But wait, did you say flat?
Yes, a flat. Oh, I forgot. In the US, you would say apartment, right?
Exactly. And you probably don't have a yard for a dog either.
That's right. We call it a garden. Even if it's just a small patch of grass, it's a garden to us.
I love that. Anyway, pets are such a universal topic, but it's surprising how differently we talk about them and even how we think animals talk.
It really is. It's an essential topic for English learners because pets are the ultimate icebreaker. If you see someone walking a dog, it's the easiest way to start a conversation.
Definitely. So let's get into it.
First, let's talk about the sounds. Lisa, in America, what does a dog say?
A dog says woof woof, or sometimes ruff ruff if it's a big dog. If it's a tiny little dog, we might say yap yap.
That's interesting. In the UK, we also say woof woof, but bow wow is quite common in older books and stories.
Bow wow sounds so classic. It's funny because in Japanese, it's one one, right? It sounds nothing like woof.
It's hard for learners, isn't it? You have to relearn the sounds of the whole animal kingdom. For example, what about a cat?
A cat is meow.
We say meow too, but the spelling is slightly different sometimes. And when a cat is happy and making that vibrating sound?
We say the cat is purring.
Yes, purr. That's the same for us. How about a duck?
Quack quack.
And a pig?
Oink oink.
You know, I once had a student who was very confused by oink. He thought pig sounded more like a grunt, which they do, honestly.
True, but oink is what we teach kids. Now, Liam, let's talk about vocabulary. If I'm walking my dog, I use a leash. What do you use?
We usually call it a lead. I'd say I need to put the dog on the lead before we go to the park.
Lead, like leading the way. That makes sense. And when you go to the doctor for animals?
We go to the vet, which is short for veterinary surgeon.
We just say vet too, short for veterinarian. That's a long word even for us.
It really is. Let's try a quick role play so our listeners can hear how to use these words in a real conversation. Lisa, imagine we are in a park. I'm walking my cat, yes, on a lead, and you come to talk to me.
A cat on a lead? Okay, let's try. Oh, wow, is that your cat? He's so handsome.
Thank you. Yes, this is Winston. He's a bit shy, so please be careful.
Hi, Winston. Oh, look, he's purring. Can I pet him?
Sure. He likes being scratched behind the ears.
He's so soft. Is he a specific breed?
He's just a British Shorthair. He's actually a rescue cat.
A rescue cat? That's wonderful. He looks very happy with you.
Thanks. He's a bit of a handful sometimes, but I can't imagine life without him.
That was a great example, Liam. A handful is a good phrase. It means something is difficult to manage, right?
Exactly. Pets can be a handful, especially when they are puppies or kittens.
Let's do one more role play. This time I'm at the vet and you are the receptionist.
Ready when you are. Good morning. How can I help you today?
Hi, I have an appointment for my dog Bella at 10 o'clock.
Ah, yes, Bella the Beagle. Is she here for her annual checkup?
Yes, and she also needs her booster shots. She's a bit nervous. She's been whimpering since we got into the car.
Don't worry. The vet will be very gentle with her. Please take a seat in the waiting area.
Thank you. I hope she doesn't bark too loudly at the other dogs.
Perfect. Checkup, booster shots, and whimpering. Those are all very common words for pet owners. It's a bit like a whine.
Exactly. But it's not just the sounds that are interesting. We have so many phrases about animals in English, like the cat's out of the bag. I think our listeners would love to know what those actually mean.
You're absolutely right. English is full of animal metaphors. Let the cat out of the bag means to reveal a secret by mistake.
For example, I tried to keep the surprise party a secret, but Liam let the cat out of the bag.
Exactly. And another common one is barking up the wrong tree.
It means you are looking in the wrong place or accusing the wrong person. It comes from hunting dogs barking at a tree when the prey is already gone.
I like that one. Here's a British favorite, a dog's breakfast. Have you heard that one, Lisa?
A dog's breakfast? Does it mean a delicious meal?
Not at all. It actually means a complete mess or something very poorly done. For example, I tried to fix the sink myself, but I made a real dog's breakfast of it.
Oh, wow. In the US, we might say a hot mess. How about to work like a dog? Oh, I use that all the time. It means to work very, very hard. I've been working like a dog to finish this project.
It's funny because in reality, most pets just sleep all day. Now, Lisa, I'm curious about pet culture in the US. Is it common for people to take their dogs everywhere?
It's becoming huge, especially in cities like Seattle or Austin. You see dogs in outdoor malls, at work, and even in some restaurants. We call them dog-friendly places.
We have that in the UK too, especially in country pubs. It's very common to see a dog sleeping by the fireplace in a pub.
That sounds so cozy. But what about pet insurance? Is that a big thing in England?
Oh, definitely. Vet bills can be incredibly expensive. If your dog needs surgery, it could cost thousands of pounds, so most owners have insurance.
It's the same in the US. And what about dog walkers?
Dog walking is a massive business now. Many people work in offices all day, so they hire someone to take their dog for a walk at lunchtime.
In the States, we even have apps for that. You can track where your dog is on a map while someone else walks them.
That's amazing. Technology is really changing things. Now, for our listeners, let's do a short role play using the idioms we just learned. Let's imagine we are colleagues at an office.
Liam, have you finished the report for the manager yet?
Not yet. I've been working like a dog since 8 a.m., but there's so much data to check.
I heard a rumor that the manager is going to give us a bonus if we finish early.
Really? Who told you that?
Well, Sarah accidentally let the cat out of the bag during lunch.
That's great news. But wait, I heard the manager was actually angry about the delay.
Oh, then I might be barking up the wrong tree. Maybe I should double check with Sarah.
Good idea. We don't want to celebrate too early.
That was a perfect way to show how these idioms are used in daily life.
It really helps to learn them in context.
Since we are on the topic of pets, we shouldn't just talk about cats and dogs. Liam, what's the most unusual pet you've ever seen in England?
Well, some people in the countryside keep pygmy goats. They are quite small and very energetic. But a classic first pet for many British children is actually a hamster or a budgie.
A budgie? Oh, you mean a parakeet?
Yes, a budgie is short for budgerigar. They are very popular. How about in the US? Do people keep exotic pets?
Definitely. Some people have iguanas or even sugar gliders. But a very common small pet in America is the guinea pig.
Ah, the guinea pig. We actually use that term as an idiom too, don't we?
That's right. If you are a guinea pig, it means you are being used as a subject for an experiment.
For example, my sister is trying a new cooking recipe and she's using me as a guinea pig.
Exactly. Hopefully her cooking is better than a dog's breakfast.
I hope so too. Speaking of guinea pigs and hamsters, we call these pocket pets sometimes in the UK because they are small enough to fit in your pocket, metaphorically speaking, of course.
That's adorable. Now, let's talk about names. Liam, what are the most popular pet names in the UK right now?
For dogs, names like Bella, Teddy, and Milo are very high on the list. There's a big trend of giving pets human names.
We have the same trend. I know so many dogs named Charlie, Luna, or Max. It makes them feel even more like part of the family.
I agree. My parents' cat Winston is a perfect example. It sounds like a very serious old man's name.
It really does. In the US, some people go the opposite way and name their pets after food. I've met a dog named Waffle and a cat named Mochi.
Waffle is a brilliant name for a dog. I can imagine a golden-colored dog looking just like a waffle.
Right? Now, if our listeners are looking at pet photos on the internet, they might see some strange English words. Liam, have you heard of doggo?
Oh, yes. The internet has its own language for pets, hasn't it? Doggo is just a cute slang way to say dog.
And pupper for a puppy, or floof if the animal is very fluffy.
I love floof. It's so descriptive. There's also blep, which is when a cat or dog leaves its tongue sticking out just a little bit.
Blep is the cutest. These words aren't in the dictionary, but they are everywhere on Instagram and TikTok.
It's a great way for learners to engage with English culture online. It's lighthearted and fun.
I agree. Now, let's do a role play that's a bit more serious. Imagine we are at an animal shelter. I'm looking to adopt a pet, and you are the shelter volunteer.
That's a very important scenario. Let's start. Welcome to the Sunshine Animal Shelter. Are you looking to adopt a dog or a cat today?
Hi, I'm looking for a dog. I live in a flat, so I need someone who doesn't need too much space.
I see. We have a few older dogs who are very calm. Have you met Daisy? She's a greyhound mix.
A greyhound? Aren't they very fast runners?
They are, but they are actually famous for being couch potatoes. They love to sleep all day after a short walk.
That sounds perfect for my lifestyle. What is her background? Was she a rescue?
Yes, she was found wandering in the park. She's been with us for 2 months, and she's very sweet-natured.
Can I spend some time with her in the play area?
Of course, we always encourage meet and greets to make sure the chemistry is right.
Thank you. I really want to give a forever home to a dog in need.
That's a wonderful phrase, Lisa. A forever home is the final, permanent home for a rescue animal.
It's such a heartwarming expression. It's the goal of every shelter.
It really is. Now, let's talk about the responsibilities. Having a pet isn't all rainbows and butterflies, is it?
No, it's a big commitment. You have to think about grooming, for example.
Especially for long-haired breeds. They need brushing every day or their fur gets matted.
Matted means the hair is tangled into a thick mess. It can be painful for the animal.
And then there's house training. That's a challenge for anyone with a new puppy.
Oh, tell me about it. Teaching a puppy to go potty outside takes a lot of patience and many rolls of paper towels.
In the UK, we often say house-trained, while in the US, I believe you say housebroken.
We use both, but housebroken is very common. It sounds a bit harsh, but it just means they know the house rules.
I think house-trained sounds a bit more like they've graduated from a little school.
I like that. He graduated top of his class in Potty Training 101.
Exactly.
Speaking of house training, it's one of the biggest challenges when you want to travel with your pet. Have you ever taken a dog on a long trip, Lisa?
Oh, definitely. In the US, road trips with dogs are a classic summer activity. My family used to drive from California to Oregon every summer with our 2 golden retrievers in the back of the SUV.
That sounds like a lot of fur in one car. Did they behave themselves?
Most of the time, yes. But I remember one time we stayed at a pet-friendly hotel. We thought it would be easy, but our dog, Cooper, got so excited that he started barking at the room service cart.
He probably thought it was a giant moving treat box. In the UK, traveling with pets has changed a lot. We used to have very strict quarantine laws.
Quarantine? That's when animals have to stay in a special facility for a long time to make sure they aren't sick, right?
Exactly. It used to be 6 months, but now we have the pet passport scheme. It's much easier to take your dog to France or Spain on the ferry now.
A pet passport? That's so cute. I imagine a little dog with a tiny blue passport and a photo.
It's not quite that adorable, unfortunately. It's mostly just a document with their vaccination records, but people really do treat their pets like children these days.
They really do. I've even seen people buying actual seats for their small dogs on planes in the US. They use a pet carrier that fits under the seat.
On a plane? That's impressive. I'd be worried about the cat in the next seat. That would be a very loud flight.
It really would be. Let's do a quick role play. Imagine I'm calling an airline to book a flight for my cat, Mittens. You are the customer service agent.
All right, I'm ready. Thank you for calling Sky High Airways. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'm flying from New York to London next month, and I'd like to bring my cat with me in the cabin. Is that possible?
I can check that for you. Is it a domestic or international flight?
It's international. She's a small cat, only about 4 kilograms.
I see. For international flights, there is a pet fee of $150. Also, your carrier must be TSA approved and fit under the seat in front of you.
$150? Mittens better enjoy the flight for that price. Does she need any specific paperwork?
Yes, you'll need a health certificate from your vet issued within 10 days of travel, and she must be microchipped.
Okay, I'll get that sorted. Thank you for your help.
My pleasure. We look forward to flying with you and Mittens.
Wow, $150. Pets are definitely an expensive hobby.
They are, but they give us so much back. Especially when you think about famous animals in history, they can be so loyal.
Oh, like Hachiko in Japan? That story always makes me cry. He waited for his owner at the station every day for 9 years.
It's a beautiful story. We have a similar one in Scotland about a dog called Greyfriars Bobby. He guarded his owner's grave for 14 years.
14 years? That's incredible. Dogs really are man's best friend.
They certainly are. Even the British royal family is famous for its love of animals. Queen Elizabeth II was well known for her corgis.
I remember seeing them in photos. They have such short legs and big personalities. Did she have a lot of them?
She had more than 30 corgis throughout her life. They even lived in the palace and had their own special menu prepared by a chef.
A chef for dogs? Now that is a luxury life. I wonder if they were house-trained perfectly.
I hope so. I don't think the palace staff would be very happy cleaning up after 30 corgis.
Speaking of famous pets, the internet has created a whole new kind of celebrity, the petfluencer.
Petfluencer? As in a pet who is an influencer on social media?
Exactly. There are cats and dogs on Instagram with millions of followers. They earn money by promoting pet food or toys.
That's amazing. A cat earning more money than a human? Do they have managers?
Some of them do. Their owners spend all day taking high-quality photos and videos of them. It's a full-time job.
I think my Karen's cat Winston could be a petfluencer. He has the perfect grumpy face. He could be the next grumpy cat.
Oh, Grumpy Cat was a legend. She really showed how much people love animals with unique expressions.
You know, some pets don't just have funny expressions. They can actually talk. Or at least they try to.
Are you talking about parrots? My aunt had a parrot that could say, "Who's a good boy?" every time someone walked into the room.
Parrots are clever, but have you seen those videos of dogs using talking buttons?
Oh, yes. They press buttons on the floor that say words like walk, food, or outside.
It's fascinating. Sometimes the dogs combine words like scratches and now. They are very direct.
It makes you wonder what they are really thinking. If my dog Cooper could talk, I think he would just say pizza all day.
Pizza and squirrel, probably.
Probably. But seriously, whether they use buttons or just wag their tails, pets have a way of communicating with us that doesn't need words.
That's very true. They understand our emotions. If you are feeling sad, a dog will often come and sit quietly next to you.
They really are the best companions. Liam, we've talked about a lot today. We've covered sounds, vocabulary, idioms, travel, and even royal corgis.
It's been a very full episode. I hope our listeners have learned some useful phrases to talk about their own furry friends.
I'm sure they have. And remember, everyone, learning English is a bit like training a puppy. It takes a little bit of work every single day.
And you shouldn't get frustrated if you make a mistake. Just like a puppy, you'll get better with practice and patience.
That's a great piece of advice. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Well, Lisa, I think it's time to wrap up our English shower for today.
I agree. I'm going to go look at some doggo photos on Instagram now.
And I'm going to call my parents and see how Winston the grumpy cat is doing.
Give him a pet for me.
I will. Thanks for listening, everyone. We really appreciate you spending your time with us.
Yes, thank you so much. If you enjoyed this episode, tell your friends or your pets.
We'll be back soon with more conversations and more English tips.
Until then, keep practicing and keep having fun with English.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. See you next time.